Greetings, my brothers and sisters. Welcome to this another video here in our channel, Words of Grace. This channel that just has words about God, words about our faith, and words about our doctrine. Today we want to talk about Christ as model of human life, as model of true human being. So be there and welcome to the Words of Grace. So for us to understand how Christ is the model of human life, we have to go back to Genesis and see the two creation accounts in chapter 1 and chapter 2 of Genesis. And we see in both creation accounts, God creates men and women in his image and likeness. God creates men and women in his image and likeness. So we have to understand here from now that our nature is divine nature, because we are made in image and likeness of the divine. So our nature is in the likeness of God. So we should not lose that of our sight. So being real human being is being the image and likeness of God. But God also gave us freedom. And our first parents, through sin, fell, and this connection that we had with God was lost. This closeness that would allow us to see what our nature really is was lost. So, and there is a distance between God and human beings. But through the ages, human beings have been trying to go back to that image, to that source, to the fountain of our nature. And God himself has been working hard, yes, to bring us back to him. We see in the Old Testament, God sends his prophets. God sends wise men and wise women to bring us back. And the book, the letter to the Hebrews, will tell us that in the fullness of time, God sent his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ was sent also as part of this work of God to bring us back to him. So, my dear brothers and sisters, Jesus Christ became one of us in order to take us back to where we belong. So, Jesus becomes a human being. And we are told that Jesus grew up as like any other child, grew up in wisdom and grace. So, Jesus is a true human being, like me and you. And in Jesus, the divine nature and the human nature are reconciled and together. So Jesus has these two natures. So he's a true human being and he's a true God. And what we want to focus right now is Jesus being a true human being. We are told also in scriptures that Jesus is the image of the invisible God. Saint Paul tells us that. Jesus is the image of the invisible God. So, this God, whom we are made at his image and likeness, who became invisible after the fall, makes himself visible through Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ is the image of our true nature as human beings. So my brothers and sisters, our nature of being image and likeness of God is expressed in Jesus Christ. As Jesus lived his life, he expressed and showed us what is to be a real human being. So you want to be a real human being? Follow Christ. And the following of Christ is what is to be a Christian. So being a Christian, nothing more is than to be a real human being. Being a Christian is being a real human being. So you want to be a good Christian, be a good human person. Don't do things that are not proper to our nature. That's why when we see someone killing, we say this is dishumane. When we see someone destroying nature, we say this is not human behavior. When we see someone mistreating others, we say this is not human behavior. Because this is not the likeness of God. This is not the image of God. The image of God is without sin. So we have to strive to live a life without sin. Well, we are trapped in a world of sin, yes, but we can try our best to live a life of holiness. And that's what Jesus invites us to follow in his way. He says, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. So this way that he is what we are invited to follow. So my dear brothers and sisters, Jesus is the real model of human life. Jesus is the real model of human being. You want to be a real human being? Follow Jesus. What is to follow Jesus? Is to be a Christian. So my dear brothers and sisters, let's do this together. Let's journey together, being in the image and likeness of God, being true human beings. And it's by being who we are that we will be truly happy, that will realize our nature, and we shall truly be happy human beings, be happy persons. So my brothers and sisters, let's journey together in this way that is Christ, as we try to be real human beings. May God bless each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share this video to all your friends in all platforms that you can. God bless you all.